Hi, I'm Karis, and today we're going to be coding a Pong game. So our first step is going to be picking up background. So we'll go down here and click on this button right here. Our theme for today is going to be soccer. So you could search for it or just type it in, but it's right here. There's two. Out of the two, I think I'm going to pick this one because it looks better in my opinion. So our first step for coding is going to be the bounce around. So first, you're going to come down here to events and grab when green flag clicked and drag it right here. And then you're going to go up here to the first circle to motion. Oh, and before you can do your motion blocks, you have to pick your sprite. So you have to come right here, and we're going to choose your ping pong ball. You could choose anything that you like. This is our theme of soccer. We're going to look for the soccer ball. So should be in this category right here. And then you just click on it. Once you do that, you're going to come down here to events and drag when green flag clicked and place it right there. And you're going to come back up here to motion and pick up the move right 15 degrees and drag it and place it right there. After that, you're going to come down here to control and scroll down until you find forever. And once you find forever, you're going to go back to motion and click on the move 10 steps. But instead of keeping it 10 steps, we're going to change it to 15. Then you stay in the motion category and scroll down until you find the if on edge bounce. Now, if you click on it, your ball should be bouncing around from edge to edge. Our next step is going to be making our paddle and having it move around. So you're going to come down here and click on the sprite again. And you can use any paddle that you like. You just scroll and look for one. But I think there's a lot of options that you can choose from too. So you can come back here to sports and just look at what they have. Or come right here and type in paddle and go with the original one. Boom. So once you have your paddle, you're gonna bring it down like to right here. And after that, you're gonna come back here to events and click on when green flag click. After that, you're gonna scroll down until you find forever again and move it right under there. Then our last step is gonna be going back to motion and scrolling down until you find set X2. It's gonna say -135 or a random number, but instead of keeping it like that, you're gonna come down here to sensing and you're gonna find mouse X and just place it in that little circle. And now when you click on it, you can move your paddle from left to right. But you see how the ball isn't quite exactly reflecting off the paddle? You have to code that in. So our next step is going to make the ball bounce off the paddle. So you're gonna come down here and click on your ball or whatever you used. And then you're gonna make another set of coding. So you can scroll down a little bit so you can see the whole thing and grab when green flag clicked again. Then you're gonna drag forever and place it right there. After that, you're gonna grab the if then, not if then else, the if then, and place it in between there. And then after that, we're gonna come back down here to sensing and grab touching mouse pointer and place it in the middle of there. And then you're gonna change it to paddle. And then after that, you're gonna come back up here to motion. And then you're gonna grab the turn right 15 degrees again. But instead of keeping it at 15, you're gonna come down here to operators. And then you're gonna find pick one, random 1 to 10. And place it in the middle of there. Now you're gonna change the 1 to 170 and the 10 to 190. You're gonna come back up here to motion and you're gonna grab the move 10 steps once again and you're gonna change it from 10 to 15. And then after that, we're gonna come down here to control, and then you're gonna grab the wait 1 second and place it under there. And instead of keeping it as 1, you're gonna change it to 0.5. So now when you click on this, whenever the ball hits the paddle, it reflects off it. Our next step is going to be making our game over. So you're going to come down here to spread again. And then you're just going to type in line. So you get this red line right here. You're going to move it towards the bottom, just like that. And then you're going to come back up here to events and grab the one green flag clicked. After that, you're going to come back here to motion. And you're going to scroll down until you find go to X. Right here. It's going to be right here. Boom. You're going to leave the X at 0 and change the Y to -170. After that, you can come down here to controls and find the forever button once again. And then you're going to grab the if then again and place it in between there. Now you're going to come right here and then grab the touching mouse pointer and place it in between there. But this time, instead of paddle, you're gonna make it the soccer ball or whatever you use that's your ball. And then after that, you can go to control once again and click on and bring stop all right under it. Now, when you click on it, if the ball hits the bottom, it's game over. Our next step is making the scoring system. So you're gonna come right here to wherever your ball is and click on it. And then you're gonna come down to the second last circle and make a variable. You're going to type in the word score and make sure it's for all of them and not just one, and then press OK. So this should pop up right here in your corner. After that, you're going to grab this where it says set my variable and place it right in between there. And instead of keeping it as my variable, you're going to change it to score. And you're going to, not set. Make sure it's not set. It's actually supposed to be change. So you're going to place it right there and change it to score, and it should be by 1. And then you're going to go back up here to events once again and grab one green flag clicked. And then you're going to come back down here to the second last circle and pick up set my variable to, but instead of keeping it as variable, you're going to change it to score. So whenever you click on this, it resets your score, and then you go right back to 0. So if everything has been done correctly so far, when you click on everything, it should look just like this. Your score is going up by 1 every time your paddle hits the ball, and if the paddle doesn't hit the ball, it should be game over. But if it doesn't and it keeps going like how mine is, that means you didn't click on this one right here. So you have to make sure it's clicked. And then that happens. So our next step should be making our you won. So whenever you hit a certain amount of points, it's you won the game. So you're going to come right here, but instead of clicking on this button, you're going to come up here to paint. Now you can paint it out or type it out, whatever's easiest for you. I'm just going to type it. So type out U1 with an exclamation point. You can use whatever font you want. I'm going to just use marker. And you can also change the color just like this. I want to make mine green. And then you can customize it however you want. Now, whenever you're done with that, you just come right back here to code. So your first step is going to be going back to events and grabbing one green flag clicked. After that, you're going to go to looks, the second circle, and scroll down until you see hide. And then you're going to come back here to control and scroll down until you see wait until. After that, you're going to go to operators, and then you're going to grab this one, this icon right here, and drag it into the circle. You're going to go to the second last circle and grab this and place it in there. I'm going to change mine. It's automatically going to be 50, but I'm going to change my high score to 5 so the demonstration is easier. Then you're going to come back up here to looks, and you're going to go down to see show. You're going to drag it right there. And then you're going to go to control one last time and grab stop all. So now everything should be working when you click on it. Make sure it's highlighted when you click on it, so that way you know it's working. And then once again, this button resets the score. So it just went from 7 to 0. And now we should have a game of Pong. Now the U1 glitches out sometimes, and so does the game over. So you have to make sure that it's clicked on. And to help fix the U1, you want to make it say show and then make it invisible again and then click on it. It might take a few times, but eventually it should work automatically. It's just a glitch in the system, I believe. So you see how it's 8 right here? If you click on this, it goes right back to 0. Okay, and just like that, that's how you make a Pong game. And then these are all the steps you want for each coding. So for a soccer ball, this is all the coding that you need. And then the scores included in this coding. For a paddle, this is how you make it move from left to right. This is how you get the game over to work. And this is how you get the U1 to pop up.